Good morning, day 15. It's supposed to be a beautiful day today, probably in the low 70s and slight breeze. I'm going to try and get all the trim cut for around the top of the soffit and get it painted, and those will be ready for when after I paint the walls. And then maybe do some electrical inside the addition and getting ready to do insulation. So let's get this party started. Right here I'm cutting the 2-inch by 8-foot long strips for the trim at the top of the soffit. I called the power company first thing this morning and asked if I could purchase some power poles, and they said yes, today would be a good day. So I went and picked them up, and then I borrowed my neighbor's skid steer and unloaded them. Go in here with the post hole diggers to make sure all the loose dirt is out. Well, recap of day 15. It was pretty good weather. It got a little bit warm, but not bad. I ended up going to town, the big town, and got my power poles for my deer / elk hanging rack. So that took about 3.5 hours, and I got all my trim cut, and then I started a couple small projects. But all in all, a great day. I went to go get paint, and the guy that owns the place that mixes the paint wasn't working today, so I'll go take care of that tomorrow. So stay tuned for tomorrow. Morning, day 16. It's supposed to be 76 degrees today, but I don't see it. It looks like a storm's coming. But I'm going to go pick up the paint so I can paint my trim pieces. And then I've got a couple of small projects that I need to paint. I want to put that tank back in my trailer so it doesn't get blown over and hurt. And then I will do the electrical today and get that out of the way. And tomorrow's supposed to be a rainy day for sure, so I will do the insulation, which I dread. Right here I'm starting one of my secret projects. A lot of little cuts and a lot of measuring. Measure twice, cut once. Stuff like this, I wish I had my table saw and my miter saw. Again, I forgot to turn the video on, but my neighbor came over with his forklift and picked him up with a strap, and it was not a big deal. So now I'm going to get them level and packed in, and then tonight when it's dark I'm going to put my laser on it, mark them, and get them as level as I can on the top. Earlier I said I'm going to get them level. I'm going to get them plumb and the tops level. Making sure they're all plumb is just done with the eyeball because all the poles are tapered, so a level won't work on it. Now painting the secret project. have 3 piles of scrap plywood that I need to get rid of, and I asked the lady that owns the bar if there is a burn pile in town, and she said yes there is at the end of town, as long as there's no garbage. So I said cool, I want to get rid of that and start cleaning up around here. But she said please save me any pieces that were good enough to build planter boxes with. So I searched through this yesterday and found some pieces and cut some pieces and made her 3 planter boxes. They're all 3 different sizes. And the store had some paint that was marked down, so I said what the heck, $5. So I went and got that paint and painted these 3 up, and I'm gonna give them to her today. And her sister-in-law works at the restaurant, and jokingly a couple days ago she said, hey, in your spare time, because she knows how busy I am, can you make me a doghouse for my little 4-pound dog? And I just laughed. So I started doing this. Now I'm waiting for the paint, excuse me, the paint that I'm gonna put on the tiny house. That's coming in Monday. So I'll paint the body of this with that brown paint, and then I've got some white paint that I'm just gonna paint the roof with it. And I enjoy doing this kind of stuff, and especially for good people. So there's a little bit of fun. It's always nice to get things cleaned up. Here outside of town, this is the burn pile. So I got rid of all my trash, obviously, you just saw that. But look at the bluffs. Cowboy on a horse up there, like artwork sculpture. It's really cool. Good morning, day 17. It's supposed to be a little bit cooler today. I definitely am going to insulate. I'm gonna have to cut the top of the pole right here, the right hand side. It's amazingly only 5/8 of an inch higher than the other. And I did put the tank back in the trailer. What a beautiful day. Pretty clouds. So let's get today started. Well, I got one room all insulated. It's the small room, 10 by 10, all insulated. I will be able to hang the ceiling, but not the walls, because I need a couple of these. I need about 10 of these to go through the studs. That way the electric wiring won't hit the metal studs and in time cut the wire. And one of my problems is I use this for storage. I mean, literally pretty much packed floor space. So I'll have to move everything out of here after I do the ceiling in there, so I can do the walls and ceilings in here. And then when I come back the next time, I will finish the wiring in the walls. And today it's actually starting to sprinkle right now, and I wore one of these Tyvek bunny suits, like a hazmat suit, and man, I was sweating with the humidity. It's actually thunder and lightning right now, so we'll see what else we can get done with the rain. Right here I'm painting the roof panels of another project. Time to trim the one pole. That's a 10-foot ladder, so they're up there, and it's windy. Cutting out about 1.5 inches where it sits on top of the poles. Sure would have been nice if I had my chisels. I left them at home, so that's a screwdriver. Pre-drilling everything for the hardware. Make it a lot easier than doing it when it's up in the air. Got it all ready and staged for tomorrow when my buddy comes over with his forklift. 17 was cut short. Ended up getting a lot more rain than we thought. But still, got a lot done. What a great day. We're having thunder and lightning here. Coming down pretty hard. I don't know if you can see it. Stay tuned for more.